Peace and blessings to you all, everyone. This is the girl, Tysandra Barnes, coming back at you all once again to drop some more words of truth and knowledge. First and foremost, I just want to say happy birthday to all those who lost their lives, had months time has passed, doing months that has passed. Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, the young man who played in Panther. Blessings to all those who have died this month, who have birthdays, who died this year and throughout history. But what I want to discuss real quick is called the collapsing of America Part 2. I already came to you all on Part 1 a couple of months back, but I'm coming back with Part 2. And basically what I'm talking about is, far as within the spirit and the natural realm, what's going on in the world today, far as with America. We see in the spirit of racism on the rise. We see in the spirit of gun violence, police brutality, rape, murder, child abuse. We seen all these things happening in the world today that's becoming a problem within the world today, and people is not addressing it. People is not in tune spiritually what's happening within the world, within, people and their mindset. We seeing all this stuff that's happening. A lot of people is hooked on greed and fame and their money, with the government officials, and people have really lost their sense of ability and sense of who they are. People don't want to address issues anymore. Nowadays, it's just all about money, trying to keep an image and want to be popular, but people don't want to address the state officials, with the issues that need to be addressed, because it's all about trying to make money, far as with things that's happening, especially with this racism that's been going on for many years. People don't want to talk about this issue. Don't nobody want to address the issue because they are in fear, scared of what's going to happen. We need more community leaders and people standing up to this foolishness and these young men getting killed and these women within the black community, especially with the children. This needs to be addressed. Church leaders and people need to start coming together, because if you see a lot of things that's happening, businesses being closed down, a lot of things have been affected with the food, the water, with the economy by itself. But you rest assured it's going to be a spiritual awakening that's going to take place. Things that's happening, God is showing us, that they need to put him first again. When Donald Trump said make America great again, people need to make God great again. I'm not saying I'm perfect, none of us are. But when you take God out of schools with prayer, and when you disown the principles and want to break laws, want to do things the corrupted way, what you think is going to happen? And people think what they seeing now with this flood and all these different things happening in the world, they ain't seen nothing yet, because people is not in tune spiritually. People is not in tune, naturally within the mind, because they all are depressed. Everybody's suicidal. Everybody just unhappy, and depressed. Instead of looking at the spiritual realm, people is too busy looking at the physical realm as far as if what's happening. When you look at that word collapsing, you looking at things that's falling apart, breaking. A lot of people is not paying attention to what's happening in the world today, because they caught up in the nonsense and the foolery that's been portrayed in the world, on the news, and with this social media. But people, please wake up, know your history.